back on the must-have classics, where we restore history one classic at a time. Welcome back to an all-new series on must-have classics. This series, we're going to be building this 1967 Mercury Cougar. We've already got it stripped down to bare metal. It's really not much fun in filming that and making you sit there and watch that. We've already got the hood off. So in today's episode, Caleb's going to get the interior stripped so we can see what we're working with the floor, because I've already seen some fiberglass in the passenger floor pan, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. And I'm going to go ahead and get this motor and transmission pulled out together. We're going to be regasketing it, changing a few things up on it. It already runs pretty well. We've already drove it up in here. So we're going to go through and fix all that and finish getting it taken apart. So that's what we're going to do today. And let's get going. So as you can see, I've got most of the stuff off the top of the engine off. We've got all the air conditioning, power steering, and the alternator off. Those were fun. They used about 4 different sizes of bolts for everything. We've got the fuel lines disconnected, carburetors off, heater hose lines are out of the way. So now I'm going to start on the bottom stuff. We're going to get these headers off. We're just going to unbolt them here on each side. And then we're going to take a look and see what Caleb's got going on in here in the interior. We've already found one problem in here. Here's the fiberglass that they had on top of the floor on the driver's side. So that'll all have to be fixed. And then let's see what he's got going on over here. And it's simply not the proper way to repair. Oh wow. And I would say that's going to be a fun repair. So definitely going to be putting floor pans in this one, which we kind of expected anyways. But we'll go ahead and get the motor and transmission out and see what we're working with there. Now that we got everything unhooked, hopefully we've got everything unhooked, we're going to go ahead and pull this motor out, transmission together, hopefully it comes out, we'll find out when we get there. Let's see what we got. Too. Squeeze around it. Your side? Yeah. Mine was good to the bottom. Well, there we have it. We got that motor and transmission out. One lesson learned, don't use cheap Ziplocs to tie off that tail shaft because they will tear apparently. So let's clean that mess up in a minute. At least we got this motor and transmission out. Now we can start cleaning all this up. Get all that old wiring out since we're going to do most likely a painless wiring harness on that. We haven't quite decided. So we're going to do a new wiring harness anyway, so we'll get all that crap cleaned out. Get that engine bay cleaned up and get it ready to put this back in once we have this done. But that'll do it for today's episode. It's a little bit of a short episode. That's okay because we're going to, next episode you'll see us go through this motor, check it out, and start getting a lot more of this torn back down. So that'll be on the next episode. If you haven't checked out some of our other series, we've got the Scout series, we've got the Maverick video where we finished it up. We've got a 65 Mustang, we're almost done with it. And we've got a couple more projects in here you'll see along. So if you haven't already, like that subscribe button, like this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
Sorry.